Hello everyone, this is Naresh IAS Academy digital platform and now I am continuing answer writing session for IAS mains exam on general studies question paper 4. This is the ethics paper. You know, I have already discussed a vital or important part on GS paper 1, GS paper 2 and GS paper 3. So you must watch and listen these videos where I have discussed the entire approaches or strategies for the answer writing. You may contact for the offline classes. We cover each general studies question paper within the 20 days. If you have history as optional subject, so you may contact, okay. And I have already discussed the entire GS paper 1, GS paper 2 on YouTube channel. Those students are not capable for taking guidance from the coaching classes or any other sources, they may take help from my YouTube channel. Definitely it will help you, it will refine your preparation up to the 70%. So many students are sending their answer in Hindi and English both medium. This is the answer of one candidate. The first I will discuss the answer of that candidate. The question is a question asked by UPSC in IAS mains exam 2022 from ethics part, and you have to write answer of that question in 150 words and maximum marks are the 10. It means you have to write answer within the 6 minutes. The question is, it is believed that adherence to ethics in human action would ensure a smooth functioning of an organization or system. If so, what does ethics seek to promote in human life? How do ethical values assist in the resolution of conflicts faced by him in his day-to-day functioning? You know, the length of question in the ethics paper is too much, very large in both Hindi and English medium. The answer is, ethics is basically a branch of philosophy which determines the right and wrong nature of human action. It is necessary for human action to be ethical in private and public organization. And the remaining part on the next page, any organization has definite objectives and methodology to achieve them. Ethics only motivates a person for integrity, honestful behavior and responsibility towards his organization. In its absence, no organization can maintain its efficiency. Paragraph change. Ethics promotes virtues in human life which results in satisfaction of services in an organization or society. Acceptance of ethical values can help in avoiding the problems faced in daily life such as stress, pressure and corruption, etc. And the remaining part, therefore, the relevance of human action in an organization should be assessed on the basis of the criterion of their being ethical and unethical. This is the answer. Okay. So then I can say the answer have average direction, and sometimes the candidate have tried to writing between the line. Some part is very good of that answer, but we cannot say it is an excellent answer. So definitely answer is deserving for the average marking. Okay. The answer for deserving the average marking, then 5 marks out of 10. But as I have already discussed in the previous video, GS paper 1, GS paper 2, GS paper 3, if we have to ensure our selection in IAS exam finally or in the 100 rankers, so we have to ensure marking above the average or more than 50%. Along with, you have to the strong presence in the interview level 2. So then the question is emphasizing ethics in human action would ensure in smooth functioning of an organization. So first of all, you have to explain this. Then how can be explained? If there is no ethics in any organization or administration, what kind of negative consequences may happen? Think, without the ethics, any organization or ministry or department of government cannot ensure the quality of their services, cannot maintain the productivity, and cannot provide the good governance or ethical governance, and cannot increase the reliability or trustworthiness among the peoples towards the organization, and finally it will reduce the longevity of any organization or ministry. So these may be the negative consequences without the ethics in any organization. So now you can write the answer. So ethics definitely helps us for maintaining quality of services, for increasing reliability, for maintaining accountability, and for maintaining our trustworthiness and honesty towards the customer and our peoples. So then definitely this is the point why the UPSC have included ethics in the IAS mains exam. As a civil servant, you are binding with the different kinds of laws and regulation. But with the laws, if you are applying the ethical aspect, so definitely it shall be resulted into a better science. Not only will cover all the aspect of human life, but also it will be beneficial. It may cause to happiness, pleasure, and virtuousness in the life of people. Definitely this is the object and aim of any organization or government. So we are using the term ethics. Next is, if so, what does ethics seek to promote in human life? So we can continue this. The main objective of ethics is to increase the virtuousness and to make people's more honesty and to increase integrity in the human action and to make people's more responsible, accountable for spirit of services. So this is the objective of ethics, and definitely ethics is trying to providing such kinds of quality to any individual or to a civil servants. And the next part is, how do ethical values assist in the resolution of conflicts faced by him in his day-to-day functioning? Definitely, what kind of challenges we are facing in day-to-day functioning in any organization or in any government office as a civil servant. Simply, the most important problems or challenge we are facing in day-to-day functioning is the conflict of interest, ethical dilemmas, or misuse the resources of organization or government for the personal interest, and to try to conceal or make use the organizational information for the personal interest, and also different kinds of problems like political intervention, stress, allurement, and the greediness. And when we are adhering with the ethical values or ethics, definitely we can remove ourselves from such kinds of problems. If you are not thinking according to the ethics, definitely these problems may suppress you and you would have to surrender, or definitely it will be negative consequence not only for the organization or government but also poorly affected the poorly information or qualities of your services to the peoples. So any private organization, government organization presently are facing so many kinds of problems in day-to-day functioning, and these all the problems simply are without the insertion of ethical values. So these problems are exist and are standing before us because we are not thinking according to the ethics. We are not trying to apply the ethical values in our mind. That's why these problems are attracting ourselves. So the UPSC have basically included the ethics paper in the IAS mains exam. Due to this, all the civil servants definitely are working according to the law, rules and regulation under the different agencies, ministries. But each laws and regulation have some loopholes or drawbacks, and these drawbacks or loopholes provide a scope for personal interest, allurement and to fulfill the individual greediness, where through the moral values, ethical values, we can escape ourselves and we can ensure the reliability of the government agencies and the trustworthiness of people toward the organization. So this is the core point of your answer. It must be reflected. Sometimes or for some extent it is absent. So in very short, you should insert such kinds of wording in your answer. Okay, this is the way of answer writing. The ethics paper sometime may be the very scoring. Most of students are scoring below the 100 marks out of the 200, sometimes 70, 80 or 85 marks. But there are very few candidates are scoring more than 100, 120 marks, and they are the toppers, because this paper is the absolutely the conceptualized paper. If you have understand the concept absolutely, then definitely you can answer writing better. So try to understand the way requirement of this paper, and you should deeply study this, and you may contact from us. Okay,